Hello! Thank you for tuning in to this week's read. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. For this installment, I'm going to use the Tarot Grand Lux by Ciro Marchetti. Is it illustrated or something by? I know there's a website. My brain's going a little slow. usgames.inc. No, usgamesinc.com. There we go. You can see it there. It's on this screen. Feel free to freeze frame. usgamesinc.com. That's what's on this box. That's the tarot, the oracle cards, energy oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. One of my more enjoyable decks, in my opinion. Use it a lot. Where is your... Oh, Sandra, I didn't get your book out, Sandra. I'm so sorry. Hayhouse.com. I believe it's on the bottom. There's also hayhouseradio.com. But hayhouse.com. If you search Sandra Ann Taylor, you'll find it. Are these the websites? Yeah. So here's more information. If you're interested, feel free to freeze frame and check that out if you're interested. I also use dice. I use a 22-sided dice for the major arcana. I substitute 22 for 0 for the Fool. And I use a 14-sided dice for the minor arcana, and I use a 4-sided dice to choose the element to match up with that. They are from here. The ones I currently use are from here. The Dice Shop, I think it says Math Art Fun. Can't read it. Math Art Fun, is that what it says? mathartfun.com, if you want to check that out. Hopefully you can read that if you want to read that. Alright, with that being said, if you'd like a reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. And let's go on to your reading. Hello, Leo. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. That being said, what do we have for Leo? Leo? I don't know, I'm just like, Leo! I don't know what it is. I mean, Leo, you know, but... Slap, slap, slap. Why is there so many? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay. This one's interesting. There are some unknowns, but not that much in a sense. Okay, so I feel like there's something here that whatever we're starting with, at the time you got involved, you didn't realize how much of a conflict was going on in this situation. I don't think it worried you. But when you got involved, you didn't realize what was really going on. There was something going on. There was a lot of... I don't think you realized how much conflict. There was something going on, but I'm like, yeah, people have their problems, so what? At the time, you didn't realize what was really going on here. I don't think you were worried about it. Currently, I think looking back, you realize that certain people had to do things. Certain people were stuck in situations they didn't like, and they didn't know what to do about it. They didn't feel like they could get out of situations, which has created the current place everybody is in. They didn't think they had options. They didn't see a situation with options. They felt like they had to do what they had to do. They didn't really like it, but they did what they had to do. And there's a lot of conflict here where people are just not happy. Over time, you've learned this. You didn't think it was this big of a deal when you got involved. Now you see it. I don't really see you being super upset about it. I also see you looking at this like, listen, there's options. Whether you like it or not, there are options. Granted, there may be options these people don't like. There's still options, though. And I feel like I'm watching from the outside, and I'm just kind of like, I don't want to be a part of that mess. Leo doesn't have a problem saying their piece. If you need to say something, you'll say something. That's what I get from Leo. But for this situation, I feel like I'm just staying away from it. I just feel like I'm flat out staying away from it. Kind of like, y'all are train wrecks. Y'all are train wrecks over there. No. I feel like that's why I'm not involved. I feel like I haven't said much because I stay right away from it. And I keep seeing the same thing with Leo. Kind of like, listen, whether you like it or not, there's options. You may not like those options, but they're there. Um, Going into this next part of the situation, I feel like the problem is over here, right? It's like if this is a work situation, whatever you're working on, whatever department you're in, it's not right here. The problem's over here somewhere. And it's kind of like, yeah, I know y'all have issues, but that's your problem. It's starting to creep over your way. It's creeping over your way. I see it coming my way. The Five of Pentacles. Yep. The way they do the Five of Pentacles, it's just very interesting to me. Because it always makes me feel like we're about to have the balance come in. Somebody feels like they don't have enough, so they're trying to take from you. That's how they're trying to create the balance. And they're feeling like, all right, we don't have enough over here, so we're going to take from that over there. It's kind of like, well, it's not our fault your situation is the way it is. Fix your own house. Fix your own house. Don't come over and bother ours. But they're trying to creep over and like, you have too much, Leo, so we're going to take some from you. And you're like, no, wait. Just because you can't manage your own problems doesn't mean we should take on some of your problems. That's not how we're doing this. So there's this little conflict coming in where somebody's trying to push over their issues on you. And you're like, no. The reason you can't handle your issues are your issues. That's your problem. That's not a me problem. That's a you problem. And I feel like somebody's trying to get you to kind of like marry into the situation. Kind of like, no, Leo. We all live in the same block. And you're like, no. I know we all work at the same company, live on the same block, whatever. But I'm not fixing your problems just because you can't fix your problems. Your problems don't become my problems just because you can't handle them. That's not how we're doing this. And I feel like they keep trying to creep in. All right, it feels a little monotonous, but I do feel like they're trying to sweeten the pot. Four of Pentacles, half in, half out. And the Chariot card. Okay, so they're willing to give you some stuff if you're willing to fix their problems for them. All right. I do feel like this is kind of like, there's an allure to this. There's some type of like, I feel like I'm being drawn into a mousetrap. I think one of the reasons I like peanut butter, and I know a lot of people use peanut butter on mice traps. So I'm just like, I know I shouldn't go for that peanut butter. I know I shouldn't go for that peanut butter, but it's peanut butter. It's peanut butter. I keep getting like this, I know I shouldn't, but it is luring. I know I shouldn't. So, something is pulling you towards it, though. There's more coming in. There's a lot of value here. So if I'm going to use that work analogy again, your department doesn't have this issue. They're trying to seep in over there. I feel like I have an option here. I'm like, you know what? Instead of you pushing your problems over on us, because we don't have those problems, how about this? How about so-and-so comes, works, and does my job, and I come over and do so-and-so's job, and we'll just switch like that. Why would I do that? Why would you do that? Are you making this? Is this your idea or somebody else's? I don't know. Because it's kind of like, if I'm going to be involved, I might as well be involved. Three of Pentacles, that's work coming in. The Empress, half in, half out. It's either you, or it could be flat out you. It could be. Or somebody else that is making sense to you. Instead of this becoming a problem, instead of it bleeding over into an area where it doesn't belong anyway, how about Leo just goes over here, and this person comes over where Leo was, and then Leo can do what Leo needs to do. I feel like that's what's going on here. Like, this is like, you may not see this coming, but this is the option that's coming up. And even though you might be the one saying it, I feel like you might not be expecting to say it. It just comes out of your mouth, and you're just like, actually, that would work. I feel like it might come out of your mouth and be like, oh, yeah, that could work. Take it with a grain of salt. I feel like it could happen that way. Is this going to be to your benefit? What's over here? Leo likes it when people like them. And, if you're the one that has to save the day, okay, but remember that I saved the day. I feel that too. kind of like, all right, you need me to save the day for you. All right, but let's remember that I saved the day for you. Let's remember that there's gonna be some balancing experiences here. If I'm gonna save the day for you, you're gonna make it worth my while. Because I get this energy with you, like, all right, you want me to do that, I can do that. For some reason, I see you going into it, and it seems like it happens really fast. I feel like I make the quick decision. I'm just like, all right, you want me there? All right, hope you know what you're asking for, because you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. Now, there's more coming into this. If you're gonna go over there and do this, whatever this is, you're getting involved and you're fixing this situation. They're saying, do not immerse yourself into the situation. That's not going to actually fix it. You have a lot of strength. You can get a lot done. You just going in and getting everything done does not fix this situation. Okay, what do you want to do then? Because clearly, yeah. Because other people are inadequate. Okay, we don't want to, there's no need to go down that road. Just don't just fix the situation because you can that way. Because you could just do it. This doesn't fix the situation, it just fixes the moment. As long as you're there, it works right, but that's not good enough. Do your piece of it, create a boundary, do your piece of it, and then hold other people accountable for their piece. That's the Four of Pentacles in this situation, in my opinion. Have that boundary. You do what okay, this is what my role is. I got my done. Hey, you over there, chatty. Get your stuff done so I can do my part. I'm not coming over there and doing it for you. You do your stuff. Chatty, zip it, get it done. Call other people out. Leo is usually not shy. I have seen other instances where Leo doesn't really like that. There's not many Leos who are like that, but there are some. And I just want to, if you have to work through somebody else to get it done, then work through somebody else to get it done. Do your piece, other people accountable for their piece. Don't do their stuff for them. Balance it out that way. Yeah, they may not like you, but you survive. It's not the first time somebody didn't like you. You'll be fine. You know you can make it. You know you're fine. I don't mean to be so facetious or however I'm coming off with that, but people give Leo a hard time and you survive. It's not the first time. It's not the last time. You'll be okay. I don't mean to make little of it, but so I don't like you for a couple minutes. They'll get over it. That's what they're saying to do. Also, do not make this your permanent stop. Okay, yeah, okay. You stay there until it's fixed. You doing your piece, people doing theirs, and then you go. You go somewhere else. If this is a company, maybe you go back to the role you were at. If you want to, maybe you go on to something else, whatever you want. Stay there only until it's fixed. And then move on. Go to the next, because this is not meant for you to be here forever. Whatever this is, it's not meant for you to be in this role forever. Stay there till it's fixed, and then it's time to go. You got better things out there for you. You got the Two of Cups, the Six of Wands is success, and then you got the Star card. What do you want? You may not know right now what that's going to be at that point, but they're saying you will. You'll see something you want. That's why they're saying hold that boundary, do what you're responsible for, and use the other energy, whatever's left over, keep other people accountable for what they're supposed to do. Because that's going to take some energy too. So instead of spending all your energy just making the whole thing work, you know what I mean, by you doing everything, no. Spend your energy partly getting what you need to done, your responsibilities, what you're for, and the other half, or other part of it, keeping other people accountable so they hold up their own thing, then transition out. By that point, you'll know what you want. Change to that and go to that. You're not meant to be here forever. Just till it's fixed, and then move on. And then if it falls apart after that, that's on them. You know what I mean? I don't know, it sounds cold, but seriously. Don't worry about it after that. After you transition out, no longer your issue, go on to things, go on to bigger and better things. You gave people a chance, you showed that it can work, you showed that it can work the way it's supposed to. If they don't uphold to that after you're gone, that's literally their fault. And nobody else should be taking taking accountability for other people who don't want to do what they're supposed to be doing. Are we done? That seemed like that went by fast, was it? 13 minutes. All right, we're good. I'm going to shut it down here. Hopefully that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.